Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Wolfie, and here I am again, not for an exploration of a certain SCP. I'm here today to explain or to answer a question that some people might want to know, and that is, as you can see, what is a SCP? Now, not the actual source. For people, SCP can have two meanings depending on how it's used, of course. So SCP, the three letters themselves pertain to secure, contain, protect. SCP, secure, contain, protect. Now, to answer this question, I went and looked up a SCP Wikipedia, which explains both the secure, contain, protect foundation, because that SCP is an actual, it's an SCP foundation. So this foundation secures, contains, protects, and what they secure, contain, protect are SCPs. So, for example, SCP-055, SCP-087, SCP-108, etc., etc. Now, what I'm going to do today is explain exactly to the up-nose detail what an SCP and what the foundation is and what it's all about and what they're trying to do. By that, I mean I'm gonna read this article and also maybe find out something for myself. So yeah, let's just start reading. I hope you guys can learn something, and I hope I can learn something. So here we go. Within the website's fictional setting, guys, also before I keep going, I'm terribly sorry if bear with me. Hold on, there's something on my microphone. There we go. Before I really start and get into this, you see, you're already witnessing what I'm about to tell you. I kind of trip over my words, like I'm like mixing up my words and stuff. It's really annoying, but please support it, please. I'm begging you. I'm terribly sorry, but please. Oh god, like this picture right here is really creeping me out. Ooh, I'm like getting chills behind my back. Down my back. God. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sorry if I trip up or anything. Just please forgive it. The SCP Foundation is a secret organization entrusted by the governments around the globe to contain and study anomalous individuals, entities, locations, objects, and phenomena operating outside the bounds of natural law, referred to as SCP objects, as I explained, or this word quality as SCPs or skips. Now that I did not know. If left uncontained, the objects would pose a direct threat to human life and humanity's perceptions of reality and normalcy. The existence of SCPs is withheld from the public to prevent mass panic and to allow human civilization to function normally. You see, I kind of tripped up with civilization, and I can sometimes mispronounce some words, as you saw with this word. When an SCP is discovered, the SCP Foundation deploys agents either to collect and transport the SCP to a Foundation facility, or to contain it at its location of discovery if transport is not possible. Once SCPs are contained, they are studied by Foundation scientists. Test subjects acquired by the Foundation, referred to as D-classed. Now, D-classes are like people who are test subjects, as you were able to read. They're test subjects, which are actually human beings, but they're like people who are gonna be like who are like on death row, or who are gonna die soon, who don't have long, so they just use them as test subjects because they have no other purpose on life, because they're just gonna die soon anyways. So they just use them as test subjects as per for their punishment or otherwise. Or that's what I think. I'm not sure about the sick and injured, but I know that that's for people who are like in death row, who are criminals and are in death row. Those people are definitely going to be inherited as D-class or as it actually is test subjects. D-class are used to interact with dangerous SCPs due to the danger posed by those SCPs and the expandability of the D-class. You see, that they don't care if they die. They don't care. It's just no worries. And if they refuse to cooperate and like go check out the dangerous SCP, they get terminated, aka killed. The SCP Foundation maintains documentation there, I finally said it correctly, documentation for all of the SCPs in its custody, which can include or link to related reports and files. These documents describe the SCPs and include instructions for keeping them safely contained. Examples of contained SCPs. This is where I was getting my examples. SCP-055 is something that causes anyone who exclaims it to forget its various characteristics, thus making it indescribable except in terms of what it is not. SCP-087 is a staircase that appears to descend forever. Staircase is inhabited by SCP-087-1, which is described with a face without a mouth, pupils, or nostrils, which is what you guys saw me. You guys saw me go into that. You saw me. You guys saw that exact video. I think it was in the first video. No, it was in the second video that I made. We went there and I had to edit. It's really short because I was like the whole time in a various loop of stairs, and when I reach him is when it really gets spooky, and I just cut out all the stair stuff and cut it to when I reached SCP-087-1. Alright, on to the next one. SCP-108 is a Nazi bunker system that is only accessible through a portal found in a woman's nose. Well, that was unexpected. SCP-173 is a humanoid statue composed of rebar, concrete, and Krylon spray paint. It is stationary when directly observed. Oh, I know this one. You guys probably know him too. I don't know his exact name, but maybe we'll say it here. But it attacks people and snaps their neck when line of sight with it is broken. It is extremely fast to the point where it can move multiple meters while the observer is blinking. Wow. SCP-294. Wait. excuse me, SCPs 294 is a coffee machine that can dispense anything that does or can exist in liquid form. SCP-426 is a toaster that can only be referred to in the first person. SCP-1171 is a home whose windows are always covered in condensation. By writing in the condensation. Again, I'm sorry for mispronouncing it. I'm really bad with this. Please excuse my bad grammar. Condensation on the glass. It is possible to communicate with an extra-dimensional entity whose windows are likewise covered in condensation. This entity bears significant hostility towards humans, but does not know that the Foundation members are humans. That is interesting and weird, but interesting. Alright, next one. SCP-1609. I was going to say 1609, but they are always pronounced by the one digits. Is a mulch that teleports into the lungs of anyone who approaches it in an aggressive fashion or while wearing a uniform. It was previously a peaceful chair that teleported to whichever nearby person felt the need to sit down, but it entered its current aggressive state after being inserted into a wood chipper by a rival organization. Oh, I know this one. The next one, SCP-3008 is an IKEA-related store that has an infinite interior space with no outer physical bounds, causing prospective customers to be trapped after they become lost within the pocket dimension world. It contains a rudimentary civilization formed by those customers who are forced to defend themselves against humanoids designated as SCP-3008-2, which resemble IKEA employees and become aggressive during the night. Well, I'll read a little bit more and then we can end off the video. Writing style. I don't really know what that stands for, but we'll see. On the SCP Foundation Wiki, the majority of works are standalone articles detailing the special containment procedures of a given SCP object. In a typical article, an SCP object is assigned a unique identification number. The SCP object is then assigned to an object class based on the difficulty of containing it. The documentation then outlines proper containment procedures and safety measures. Now, as you guys just heard, they give them an object class. Those object class give them, those are like, there's 3 object class: safe, Euclid, and other. There's another one that I don't remember exactly, and if I see them here, then I will show them to you. So now to keep going, and then describes the SCP object in question. Adenina as God. Hold on, give me a second. Edna. add and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that correctly, such as images. Research data or status updates may also be attached to the document. The reports are written in a pseudoscientific tone, because I think the P is silent, and often redact information. As of February 2020, articles exist for nearly 5,500 SCP objects. New articles are frequently added. Well, at least this this channel won't get boring. It would always have new SCPs. I mean, at some point maybe we might catch up to all those SCPs, but so far we got a long way ahead of us, guys, and it's gonna get larger. It's gonna get very much larger. The SCP Foundation contains over 3,000 short stories referred to as Foundation Tales. The stories are set within the world of the SCP Foundation and often focus on or reference SCP Foundation staff or SCP entities. If you guys want to ever hear us, me, Ben, anybody in our channel really, to read one of those Foundation Tales, just tell us in the comments and we will gladly start reading. I gotta work on my reading anyways. Alright. Gregory Burkhardt, writing for the Blumhouse Productions, noted that some of the Foundation tales had a dark and bleak tone, while others were surprisingly lighthearted. The SCP Foundation lacks a central canon, but stories on the wiki are frequently linked together to create larger narratives. Contributors have the ability to create canons, which are clusters of SCPs and Foundation tales with similar locations, characters, or central plot. Many canons have hub pages that explain their basic concept and provide information such as timelines and character lists. Oh my god, I can't believe the genera covered that have germs. No. God, just forgive me. You guys know what that is. The genres covered have been described as science fiction, urban fantasy, and horror. I hope I'm saying genre correctly. God, I hope so. I would feel so stupid if I'm not. Now let me see if I can find. There. Okay, here. Boom. There. Okay, so as you can see, notes. I'm gonna read this one and that's it. Notes. 1. Official foreign language branches of the SCP Foundation exist in China, Germany, Chinese, German, Korean, Japanese, Russian, Thai, Spanish, Polish, Italian, French, or Ukrainian, Portuguese, and Czech. I don't know. 2. God almighty. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking gibberish. I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't studied anything. I don't know how. I've never said that word. I didn't even know that was a word. Maybe I heard it, but I didn't know it was a thing. Registration is only required to submit works and projects or leave comments and vote upon existing works. The site is free to view to people without an account. 3. Standing for both secure, contain, protect, and special containment procedures. I didn't know that was another one. Another word for SCP. 4. Frequently used object classes include safe, SCPs that are understood enough to be reliably contained. Euclid, SCPs that are either not understood enough to reliably contain or that behave in an unpredictable manner. Keter, SCPs that either cannot be fully contained or that require over complex and elaborate procedures to contain. And those Thamumil, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, SCPs used to contain over other SCPs or are beneficial to the Foundation. Explained, SCPs whose anomalous effects can be fully explained by conventional science. Neutralized, SCPs that are either destroyed or cease anomalous behaviors. Wow. Well, that was awesome. I kind of learned some stuff myself, and I hope you guys also learned. I could spend multiple videos or just one whole video reading this whole page, but that's gonna be a big fat no. I had already trouble reading a couple words, and you guys probably already suffered having to see me suffer, or you guys probably enjoyed it. Oh wait, no, I haven't read all of it. Okay, number 5, including deliberate humorous joke SCP objects that were achieved in lieu of text deletion and translations of SCPs from foreign language branches. I have no clue what that's supposed to say or mean. Excuse me. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please please hit the bell for you can see all of the newest videos, like all the new videos that are gonna be coming out, like boom, bam. Like I'm gonna try my best to like upload almost daily. Like I'm kind of doing that, not that much, but I'm trying my damned hardest, and I hope you guys enjoy my stuff. At some point, right now, the only reason I'm able to upload daily, I think, is because of this. It's actually because of the fact that we're in quarantine right now, guys. The fact that we're in quarantine because of this virus that's out there. Because of that, how I'm home at all times, I'm able to spend most of my time editing, recording, and just thinking of new stuff to make, of new videos and new stuff to like look at. That's the main reason that I'm able to do this. And at some point, when they fix or cure this virus somehow, and we're not in quarantine anymore, and I go back to school, because I'm not old enough not to be in school, you know. You guys probably could tell. Once I go back to school, it's gonna be a little harder to make videos, but I'll still try my hardest, and I hope that I'll be able to make up any time. Like I just hope that I'll be able to do this, and I hope you guys enjoy my videos, our videos, because Ben, although he's not here right now, he's normally with me. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, hit the bell, subscribe, and share this video and the channel with your friends, family, or anybody that you know that might like this type of stuff. If you do share, I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.